In this video, I want to talk about cache and index management. Now, it's important when our customers browse our websites and our e-commerce stores that it's fast, that they get from page to page and search your catalog as quickly as possible. Now, with conventional software, if you do that, there could be delays. But there's a trick in software that most people employ called caching and indexing, which is like saying there's like a little tiny box next to the server and it has all the really important information, and the server can just reach into that little box to find all the stuff that's super important, and everything else might be kind of farther away. But what we have to do is make sure that little box that has all the really quick information for the website is always kept up to date when we change something that may be in the box. So, for instance, if I add a product to another category, I need to go into index management and say, hey, the index that you have, or the list that you have of all the products that are in this category, is actually wrong, and you need to go get the latest one. That way, Magento always has the latest version in index and cache. So let's go ahead and start with these messages at the top. If you're new to Magento and you're getting these messages at the top, don't worry, we'll show you how to clear them. But more importantly, we're going to show you how to keep your store's cache and index up to date. So first off, you can either click on these links, or you can find them both in the system dropdown, cache and index. For convenience, let's just open up cache from the link and index from the link. So what you'll find is an invalidated row. And the way we go ahead and make it valid, or we enable it, is to click the list, and then up here in actions, we go ahead and refresh. And that's it, we're good to go. Now, if you've changed something to JavaScript or CSS, we can click this, and we'll actually have all the JavaScript and CSS removed, and Magento will grab the latest version. You won't have to worry about your customers getting old versions of that. Same thing with images and the flush Magento cache and cache storage. Maybe you might want to be a little bit more careful about, because you could wipe out sessions, basically people that are already logged in. But if you're having issues, the best thing to do is to clear cache. Do it all off hours, because you're not going to necessarily turn your site inside out, but if you are clearing cache, it could slow down for people that are on your site right now. So that's pretty much it for cache. Click on the boxes that are invalidated and go ahead and refresh, and then use these buttons when you have a particular reason to do so. For indexing, it's a little bit different. Now, this is a new store. It's a demo store I installed for these videos. And one of the things we notice is right away, out of the box, no indexing has taken place. So we kind of have to not necessarily turn it on, but we have to start the first steps of indexing. So we're going to select all, and we're going to re-index data. But alternatively, I could just select one individual row and hit re-index data. So let's go ahead and do this. It's going to take a couple minutes. I don't have a lot in my store, and there we have it. All of them have been re-indexed. And of course, the importance of indexing are, over here you can see things like the URL rewrites, those SEO-friendly URLs, trying to match them up to which product they go to, or one you'll probably most commonly have to update is category products, which products are in what category. Anytime you'd make changes to that, if you're using indexing, you need to make sure you update that. Otherwise, your customers aren't going to get that change. So that's pretty much it. You're going to go ahead and see both the errors have now cleared, and you're good to go. I hope this explained a little bit about what we do with caching and indexing and how you can keep your store up to date.